Yo, what's up? It's TJ Sway back with another video. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. We trying to make our way to 200 subs, so yeah, go ahead and do that. Comment down below, like the video, sub, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. But yeah, let's get right into the video, man. So, guys, guys need to watch out nowadays, bro. Y'all, we have to focus on ourselves. The women are going their own way, man. For real. Like, these modern women this day and age is not the same as it was like 5, 10 years ago. Even if you know what I'm saying, you around my age, you know what I'm saying, you're not like either like mid-20s and younger. Even if you were younger, you can probably know like there's probably more prosperous relationships. Hell, even you might have think back to a time where when you're friends when you were younger, depending on your age, you know what I'm saying, maybe their parents were still together, and you know, there was more parents still together when you were young. It seemed like you could go outside and not really get into too much trouble, or you know what I'm saying, there was more going outside, right? There wasn't, you know what I'm saying, a lot of this. There's still probably, you know what I'm saying, hints and little seeds planted here and there where that was still happening, but nowadays it's you know what I'm saying, you got the kids on the phone, you got the teens on the phone, you got the parents on the phone, you got the grandparents on the phone. So yeah, everybody's you know what I'm saying, looking down. It's not really too much going outside and things of that nature, you know, especially if you're like, if you graduated, I'd say like I said, like 5, 10 years ago, or if when you were still in school, like that stuff, it probably wasn't as prevalent. Like a lot of the phone usage you probably had, depending on your stage, even if you were older, maybe it didn't seem as, you know what I'm saying, like a crazy society, like everything was going all to hell. Um, but yeah, the times are different, man. You can't think the white picket fence, the dog, the cat, the mouse, you know what I'm saying? You can't think all that's going to play out. I mean, there's always exceptions to things, but you can't have in your mind like the delusion that stuff's gonna like work out just like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? As soon as just because you go looking for it, or it's gonna show up, or it's just gonna land right at your feet, and you're gonna be like, hey, what's up? Like, if you're a dude, you can't be thinking like delusionally, like there's gonna be that, like, just because that's what you want, I mean, and of course there's a level of abundance that you know what I'm saying, you're trying to carry on you, or that you should be trying to carry on you. But you're still gonna have to put in the work. The perfect female is definitely, there are, you know what I'm saying, obviously, like I was just saying, there's an exception to the rule. There might be a female or a small percentage of females that are pure out there, you know what I'm saying, virgins, that are right for you. But find those is gonna be a needle in a haystack, man. So in that time, you just need to work. You got to work on yourself, because when you do, women are gonna be waiting at the top for the guy that has it all. That's the main thing they're gonna be waiting on. So if you still down low, um, that's all the more reason. Even if you do look for a female like that, then if you don't have all your, you know what I'm saying, your stuff lined up in a row, everything, all those boxes checked off, you know what I'm saying, whatever it may be, right? Because certain different females, you know what I'm saying, depending on like rating 1 through 10, you're gonna have certain, I mean, realistically, females, you know what I'm saying, most of them, regardless of what they rated at, probably gonna be still looking for the top tier man. But yeah, you guys, ever, if you didn't know, kind of or realize it, it's kind of like spiritual energies, and the level that you're at, you kind of track that. So if you, hell, even if you're not like taking into a rating, if you a 5, if you really lustful, you're gonna attract a lustful like 4 or 5 to you. And then even if it does work, just if you shooting lower, that's not really what you want. At least I would hope. You want to try and get what you know what I'm saying, what you want, what your preference is. You want to get like that, you know what I'm saying, whether it be a big girl, whatever your preference is, right? Um, so you want to put in the work to try and get that, achieve that, whatever it may be. Everybody has, beauty's an eye of the beholder, right? But you know what I'm saying? If it's like a slimmer female, guys, if it's a slimmer female that you want of a certain, maybe, well, you know what you may not want. I ain't gonna name too much races, right? But if there's a certain slimmer, you know what I'm saying, fitter woman that you may want of a certain caliber, you gotta know, like, if you gotta realize your value, right? And especially your age, different factors of that, what you look like, um, hell, if you got a fresh cut or anything like that, if you can keep it, you know what I'm saying, self-care up. If you're not doing that, then how are you gonna expect to attract that female who's probably got, you know what I'm saying, if she has a little bit of edges laid, you know what I'm saying, she keep the styles in the rotation, she making sure she looking good, you know what I'm saying, she making sure she taking care of herself. You gotta make sure you also, you know what I'm saying, keeping that energy on you. Not, you know what I'm saying, that's female. Females do, but whatever you can do as a guy, right? You making sure, you know what I'm saying, you brushing your hair before you go out anywhere. You making sure you sharp, you on point. You making sure you drink your water, you know what I'm saying, you hydrated. Hell, your twin flame can come around the corner at any moment, right? If you lucky enough. So you gotta think, like, if you're not even on point at the present moment, and you're not really ready, so to speak, the best you can be, you know what I'm saying, the best version of yourself, you're not trying to work towards that. What is it gonna look like when if let's say God were to have that happen, where he just, you know what I'm saying, he's like, let me see what this chosen one gonna do. Let me see what this person gonna do if I were to bring this twin flame right now, and they were trying to ask for it, and but you may not be ready for it. Hell, even if it's just the smallest thing, you're not drinking enough water. You're not taking that into account when you going out. Hell, that twin flame can come, and even if you guys are, you know what I'm saying, that near perfect match, if your lips could look a little dry, that may instantly, you know what I'm saying, that may instantly turn her off. Then that's it. Like, the attraction fell. You know what I'm saying? She thinks she up here. She gonna be treating, like, you gonna be trying to treat her. You know what I'm saying? Whatever way. Hell, there can be many other things that are off too. It may not be just be, you know what I'm saying, you need some water, right? You're not just in that mentality like, hell, I'm focused on myself. You don't know how to carry yourself to attract a woman. You don't know what they, you know what I'm saying, what is going on in a woman's mind to please her. It's like what they're attracted to type shit. So yeah, guys, just a lot of stuff. You gotta, this modern age is different, man. Guys gotta, you know what I'm saying, they gotta focus on cultivating their cup of energy, and pretty much just cooking that up, and you know what I'm saying, leaving, because modern women are more so going their own way. You can't think of the white picket fence, the dog, and the cat and the kids. You gotta kind of lead that to the delusion on their side. You can still think about that stuff, but you gotta realize, like, hey, that stuff it's probably a little bit further down in the future. And even once you do, like, and this is if you are working to be the best version of yourself, and you trying to work at it every day, it doesn't matter what's going on, just you doing this every day, more often than not, you know what I'm saying, 1% every day, that stuff's probably gonna be later down the line. Hell, even if you're mid-20s to later, you're still probably gonna be working, especially if you're trying to break generational curses. You're gonna need to be working on yourself, like, pretty much every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? It's still important to take rest, but you're still gonna be needing to be working on yourself to improve your situation, making yourself the best option for women once you do get to that point where, hell, you may have your own crib, a decent little side hustle, a little job. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Having your stuff, all that check, all those boxes checked off. Like I was saying before, women more so, especially nowadays, they're looking. I'm not saying that. I mean, it's kind of true. They're kind of looking for the pockets, but at the same time, most of the guys are just thirsty, and that thirsty may not even mean like you drooling from the mouth, like, I need something between the legs, like, you know what I'm saying. It's just like you looking, like you're not even focusing on yourself. You can't not look for 2 seconds when you go out, you know what I'm saying? And other women are highly, like, emotional creatures, so they looking. And hell, sometimes you can look, it don't matter if another female catch you looking, but if you doing that every time, then they gonna kind of catch on like, okay, this dude is hella thirsty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna be too attracted by that. I mean, if you got the energy on yourself, like, hey, I don't care, I'm just looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking, I'm back on the grind, you know what I'm saying? Boom.